Okay. Next up is Lancer Varsity cross country. Um, Crazy sport. All right. Well, here we go. Let's get into it. An increased awareness of your strengths and areas for growth. Um, all right. Cross. The thing about cross country was it was really the first intensely athletic sport I've ever played or have played since I was young, very young. I joined as a freshman, not having ever run before, more than just the mile we would do like in gym class. So that was a big step, really. And I remember that first that first week was so bad, um, just because I was miserably slow and it was so hot out. And I remember thinking, there's no way I will ever be able to compete in this sport. But sure enough, as the weeks kind of went by and we had our first few meets, I really I learned the what it means to push yourself physically, because that was an extreme that I had never really taken any sport to. Just running until you can't move your legs, and that's on a routine basis. That's how it went. So in terms of strengths and areas for growth, you you find your strengths and your weaknesses and where you need to improve very quickly. Uh, and that was, joining a new sport was undertaking a new challenge entirely, especially one that I really had no prior experience in. Um, it was recommended to me by a friend of ours who had actually graduated from Lee the year before I got there, and he said that when he was a freshman, it was a great way for him to meet new people, so that when the school year actually started, that's you were right. You already had friends and a friend base that you could have established through your sport. Um, as the years progressed, and I was running as a sophomore and as a junior and even as a senior, um, you're planning and working with pasta dinners. You're doing fundraising. We did a bunch of car washes uh, in order to raise money and just bringing the whole team together to form kind of a it was like an assembly line of kids washing cars, and that's just one of the small things when you're not running that you can do. But also at every meet, every person has they contribute to setup, they contribute to uh, bringing things, um, everything from snacks to first aid materials, anything that a runner really needs. You it's my job and the job of the other older runners to kind of help organize that. Working collaboratively with others. One of the strategies of a cross country team is to work as a pack when you're actually running, because when you're in the middle of a race and you're 2 miles in, it's intimidating to see a team of guys or girls, depending upon your gender, um, staying together and staying in a tight group, because it's a way to mentally defeat your opponent. So we were working collaboratively during practices, during pasta dinners, and during the races as well. Um, Perseverance and commitment. That it was a 6 day a week commitment for, I guess, for like 14 weeks out of the year. Um, it's a huge commitment, and during the summer, when you start, the training for the season, pre-training, while most of your friends are sleeping in, you're up at 6 in the morning, getting ready to go out and run for a few hours. So it would be really easy, and it was tempting, and sometimes just to say, this isn't even worth it. What am I doing here? But pushing through that was a big thing. And developing new skills, you not only learn, I mean, how as far as technique is concerned, what our coaches are out there with video cameras filming us as we run, um, pointing out, oh, well, lengthen your stride here when you are running up a hill. You need to attack it in this way. And those are still, while I'm not, the season is over and I'm not running competitively right now. That's always something that's, whenever I see a hill or see people running, I say, oh, you need to shorten your stride there, or you need to stay up on your toes, um, in order to maximize performance, really. Yeah, so that's that. Good stuff. Great sport, a hell of a challenge. Um, and it really helped me kind of blend in and merge into life in high school when I was younger.